Hello everyone, my name is Ahmed and today I'll walk you throughout a short video on learning the basics of Microsoft Visual Studio Code, which is basically a platform used for editing and executing codes used by developers and programmers. Let's take a quick look on how we can install Visual Studio Code straight away. So you can go ahead and our Google search bar, we type in Visual Studio Code, go ahead and click this link. And you can go ahead and download it based on your device. If it's a Mac or it's a Windows system, you can download it from here. Once you install and launch Microsoft Visual Studio, I will show you how you can open a folder. Clicking open, or in my case Command O, I will open the folder Getting Started, which is located in my desktop. And now I know that all my workspace will be under that folder. All you have to do is choose the file you want and click open. And now we can see that the folder is under the Explorer, which is basically the environment for all the files you're gonna open. Now that we've got a folder open, let's take a quick look at the editor so you can know the purpose of some of these buttons. On the far left is the activity bar. On the activity bar, the first icon is the Explorer to see your folders and file. Below is a magnifying glass to search and find and replace text across your whole workspace. And then moving on to the source control. It is used to track your changes in code from GitHub and Git. Next is run and debug. It is used for breaking points. And finally, we have the extension marketplace to add additional features to our code editor and a couple of icons. And finally, we can see here the icon, which is the account icon. It is basically where you sign in and you're gonna get recognized as a user. And moving on to the setting, to the manage button, here you can manage and personalize your setting as you wish. Environment. So let's get more comfortable with the environment. At the very bottom, we can see two icons. Those icons display the number of errors or syntax errors or any type of error that can occur on your code. We can drag this blue bar above to have a more detailed look about our problems throughout our code. So let us get started and open a new file after we got comfortable with the environment. We can click on this button or Command N. So I've opened a new file. Let's start with the basic JavaScript code. So I'll type in console.log, open parentheses, hello world. This is basically a JavaScript file. And as you can see here, Microsoft Visual Studio recognized the file as a JavaScript straight away just by knowing the syntax. Just by knowing when I typed console.log, it recognized the file as a JavaScript. Let's talk more about the things that Microsoft Visual Studio offers. Microsoft Visual Studio offers something called IntelliSense. IntelliSense basically helps you out through your code. It guides you through your code. If you had an error, it helps you continue and finish your sentences. For example, console.clear, console.count, those are all attributes for JavaScript. So, after I've wrote my console hello world, I'll write an example to show you that how Microsoft Visual Studio will help me recognize my errors. Microsoft console.log, open parentheses, hi, and I'll open the path. See here, it recognized an error and it displayed the error down at the bottom below to show that I have an error and my code won't run straight away. So I need to close it and add a semicolon, and now it's free of error. So let's go ahead and run our code. You can click on this button over here or Command N to run the code. So here the code has run hello world and hi. As you can see that the code went perfectly and smooth. Have you wondered why this white circle or white dot is appearing near the file? This is because it shows you that you haven't saved your file yet, and you need to save your file. So in order to remove this white circle or white dot or create an autosave, just like similar to Microsoft Word or whatever, we can go ahead and press on File and press on the button Autosave. And now there won't be any white circle or white dots. I can type easily. And the second point is what I want to cover is that we can see that Microsoft Visual Studio has recognized the file straight away as a JavaScript file. And what if I want to use another programming language like Python or CSS or whatever? I can go ahead to extensions and add the Python extension. As we can see here, I have already installed the Python extension on Microsoft Visual Studio. So if I go ahead and open a new file and type in a Python code, Microsoft Visual Studio Code will recognize it as a Python file straight away. Thank you all for listening, and I wish you all the best of luck.